Hi there, my beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. Today we're going to be stuffing my full-time paycheck for the month of May, the second one. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you clicked on this video so that you can join me and follow along on my journey to financial freedom. If you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button and join my thriving community. I'd love to be your inspiration each week for your own budgeting journey. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. Before we get into this, let's go ahead and grab today's prompt card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompt card. It's basically a conversation starter. I will ask and answer the question on this card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below, but it's just a little something to help you guys get to know me better and me to get to know you better. So today's prompt card is, what place do you remember going to a lot as a kid? For me, I would probably have to say Savannah, the Tybee Island beach. My mom would take us every year. I'd love it. It's where she grew up, so she was just basically like a family reunion every time we went back. But that's the place I remember, and it's probably why I love the beach so much, because we were always going to the beach. But what about you guys? What place do you remember going to a lot as a kid? So today we're going to be stuffing our last paycheck of May, our full-time paycheck. It's also the last day of my kids' school. My goodness, but my girls are deciding to do school throughout the summer, so their choice. So anyway, today we're going to be stuffing a total of $2,440. The paycheck was $23.11, but my hubby has given me the last remaining bits of his festival money that he earned. The rest of it he spent on wood and stuff that he needs to keep going for the big festival later this year. So the rest of it he has given to me to stuff towards groceries. So that's what we're going to do. 963 of that is going towards June bills. So that leaves $1,477 that I'll be stuffing in our wallets and cash envelopes and our sinking funds. As you can see, not a lot of envelopes will be touched in this video, and that's because this is going to be a really tight month. There's no bonuses attached to any paychecks, which we usually get one at least once a month. But this month is a tight one, so we're not going to be stuffing every single envelope. We're definitely going to be hitting the most prioritized envelopes, and yeah, we're just going to make do with what we have. So I won't go over everything with you guys, but we will be stuffing that in this video together. First, we need the money, so I have it in this little Ipsy bag here. I won't count all of it up because it is $2,440, so that would take a while, but just rest assured I counted it before I started this video, so it is all here. I do want to mention that 963 of this is in prop bill, and that is because I am putting this towards June bills, and it's basically bills advancement because we're a month ahead. So I just leave that in my billing account, which only bills come out of, and I use prop bills to help me keep track of how much I've saved for the next month, just to make sure that I have enough saved for each month. I also use prop bills for my grocery budget because I like to keep that online. I do a lot of online grocery shopping, so it's just best if that money is sitting in there ready to go. So I use prop bills to help me track that and make sure that I am not spending money that I shouldn't be, that's not meant for grocery budgeting. And the rest of this is cash, so we are going to stuff all of this up in our envelopes, and we're going to get it done today. And now that we're all stuffed up, we're going to go ahead and start with our wallets, mine and my hubby's. Starting with my hubby's, I just use his random envelopes that he has. He can change this and put it wherever he needs to. But this is what I use to put his money, his gas money, and his spending money in. So we're going to be doing $180 in 20s for his gas, which I'll put in this one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180 for the next 2 weeks worth of gas. So far it's working out okay, but it might be changing soon. For his spending money, he is only getting $20. The 130 that would go with this, because he usually gets 150, is going to our mental health. So I will stuff that up a little bit later in the video. And for my wallet, let me go ahead and pull out what we have in here. A lot of this is like my birthday cash, but I think that I'm okay to take it out and put it towards our savings challenges. So I'm going to put that there for now. I do have $30 still for gas. I haven't needed to spend it, but I think that it would be smart for me to keep it here just in case. This is for my kids' allowances for today, so I'm going to take this out and put it to the side. For kids spending, we do have a $20 left over, so I'll put that there. And for miscellaneous, it's empty, so we're good to go. Everything's emptied out, but I do have some change, and I know that I'm going to need to empty this out because it's getting heavy. So let me grab my coin jar. I haven't been filling this up much. Not a lot of coins to put in here, I guess. Okay, so now that we're all stuffed up, I'm going to put this aside. We'll let Squirt take care of this until later. And we're going to have to stuff up my wallet for the next 2 weeks. So for my spending money, I do get $150 since it's my chance to get the full amount. So 100, 20, 40, and then I think I did a 10. So 50, 100, 20, 40, and 50 for the next 2 weeks of spending cash. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the 20 and 30 that I put in for gas. That'll give me 20, 40, 50, $60 worth of gas. And since I'm pretty much taking the hubby's truck while he takes my Honda, his takes a lot more gas than mine. Alright, for the kids' allowances, that gets $60 every 2 weeks. So let's see what we got. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's the next 2 weeks of allowances for my 3 kids for doing 1 chore a day. Alright, for kids spending, I'm putting a $20 in here. This is just for while we're out and about or whatever. I want to buy something for them. And then $10 goes into miscellaneous. And we are all stuffed up for the next 2 weeks. Now we're going to go on to my binders. This is basically cash envelopes where groceries go and different things. But the only one that we're going to stuff in this one is my groceries. So I'm going to be putting $659 in here. I know it seems like an odd number, but it's basically what I had left over. So 500, 600, 650, 655, 657, 659. So that's going to be my grocery budget for the next 2 weeks for 5 people. We'll see if we can make that stretch. We did pretty good the last 2 weeks, so we'll see how it goes. But everything else I'm not going to stuff in here. Some of these are empty, but I cannot wait until I can start restuffing these back up after this really tight month. I'll go ahead and move to my short term. The only thing that we're going to be putting in here is going to be mental health. And that is the other portion of my hubby's spending money that we're going to be putting in here. So we're doing that in 2 50s, 2 10s, and 2 5s. Each appointment for my kids' therapies is $65 a piece, so that's why I do it in these increments. And this will take care of the next 2 weeks. So far we have 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 195, that's the next 3 appointments right there. I'll have to fill out my trackers after the video. I haven't done that actually all week, so I've got some making up to do. I will be putting $50 in our vacation. So in lodging we have nothing because we just paid off our beach house, but in rentals we have $150, so we're good to go with that. For travel, we're working on that right now, so I'm going to be putting the $50 in here. I did that in a full 50. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 480, 490. I think the goal was 750 for this, but right now we have 490, so we have $640 towards our vacation. Looking forward to it. I'm so excited. We're getting there, but we don't go until mid-September, so we got some time. So with that said, we have been able to put in $50, and this is a 60, so I'm going to go ahead and put this all, that's $40 right there, and then $10 plus the $10 we put in yesterday, so that's $20. So we'll just do like a small little portion of this shell to represent 20. Each shell is $100, and I made this so it just kind of helps me keep track, a little fun little way, I don't know. But anyway, so $640 in my vacation, so that's good. Next binder we're going to go with is our holiday binder, and we're going to be putting money in Christmas. So doing that, go ahead and pull these out. I got these tabs from Intentional Living, and then I made my own tabs. The ones in black that you see, those are mine. So for my hubby, he has $250 for Christmas. Oops. For myself, I have $250 for Christmas. For my son, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. And we are working on my middle child, so we're going to be putting $63 in today, and that's a 50. Put that in the right spot, 60, and then 1, 2, 3. So now she has 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 305? Yeah, 305 so far for her. So we are at $1,555 in total for Christmas so far, which is good. Christmas is in December, and it's only May. And that means we get to fill out a box. And this is just a regular paycheck, so I'm just going to choose one of these 50s. I'll do this one. And then we did put $13 extra, which I have been using this here. So I'm just going to do another little line there, and then I'm going to put 13. I'll figure this out later, but yeah, it is what it is. The next binder I'm going to be working with is my kids' savings binder. I haven't been able to fill any of these out this month. I've been missing it, so I had a little bit of extra cash, and I decided I'm going to put it in their savings. So I'm doing $15 spread out between the three of them, so $5 each. It's just a slow savings build for them, nothing fancy. But now my son's savings has $1,000 in the bank, $150, $170, $175, $176. Just wanted to put a little something in here this month. It's just a tight month. It is what it is. Priorities. So putting a 5 in with my daughters. She has $1,150, $70, $75, $76. And then for my youngest, she's getting 5 as well. So now she has $1,150, $70, $75, $76. And that'll do it for this binder. And then as every paycheck comes, we always put $20 of our money into our savings, just slowly building this up. So I'm going to put 20 in here with this. And so now we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4. So 344. Just slowly rebuilding it. And that will be the only thing I think that we put in here. I think, yes. Tight months, I tell you. Alright, so this is my reserves binder. We don't put anything from car maintenance, only from our modus check, so nothing with that. In medical, I am going to be putting $50 in. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in health, I think. Yeah, so I'm doing this in smaller bills because I'm noticing that I need extra change sometimes. So 20, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to put that in health. So now we have 50 in health. We have 50 in copays, and then we have 10, 15 in deductible. So that's 115, which 100 of that is going to have to go out to pay for our hospital bill from when we had COVID. So, yay. And that's the only thing. No, we gotta do bills advancement. All right, so for bills advancement, we are putting this $963 in for June bills. So I'm going to put that in here. This is our 1 month in advance. All right, so far for June bills, we have 500, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 9, 920, 930, 932, 933, 934, 935, and 936. So $1,936. Which, because we have just recently revamped everything, that covers the full month of June. And then we are working on 2 months in advance. So we're slowly going to build this up. So I'm putting $10 in that. So that is 20, 30, 35 now in 2 months in advance. Slowly but surely we'll get there. So at the end of this month, I'll take out that 1 month of the prop bills. I'll take it out completely, and then we'll just start over and keep building that 2 month up. And the last one we're going to stuff today is cost of living. We're going to be putting this last $10 in. And this is just basically our backup plan because of inflation and the cost of living is rising. So just in case we need money for groceries or gas, that is going to be here for us. So now we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 205, 6, 7, 8. So $208. And I've decided that if somehow by some miracle we don't need to spend this, then I can start working on being 2 weeks in advance or a paycheck in advance for groceries. So if I get this to $750, then I can just take it out and let it be our 2 weeks in advance for groceries and then just start building it back up, if that makes sense. All right, so we did put $10 in, so I'm going to color one of these in, which is really cool. So I have a $10, a $20, and a $25 because I got this free on pinkecloth.co and printed them out. It came with 3, so I decided to just do 3 different trackers for 3 different amounts since I knew it wasn't going to be a specific amount that I would be putting in. And the last one I'm going to play around with is my challenges, my savings challenges. And of course we have this money from my wallet here, so I'm going to just do what I can. I still would love to fill this out if there's anything. Let's see. There's a 27. There's a 21. Let's do, since we have a 20 here, let's do a 21. That way we can say we at least did one of these envelopes. So that's going to go in this envelope. Just saving money, just saving money. At the end of June, we'll get to count this up for our second quarter of the year. See how much we have. I obviously haven't been able to save a lot, but you know, it is what it is. For the 5s, I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. And we're putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're putting about $25 in there. It's about time. She's been empty for quite some time. I haven't had any 5s. I will be putting these 1s in here, which is a $2 savings if you have $2, but you can also replace with two $1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we're putting in. I do have trackers for these, so I could fill those out. But I just put 5 5s and 6 1s in here. So let me grab the book really quick. And this is Pink eCloth's Money Savings Challenge book. For this, we can go ahead and fill out. Let me find marker. We'll go with purple. And we're doing 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we managed to put 6 1s in there. That's good. And then for the 5s, we did put 5 5s in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. And then, unfortunately, we haven't been able to do any of the other ones. It kind of makes me sad, but it's a tight month. So I don't know if I'll just make it up here or if I'll just keep going where I'm at. But we'll see. And this was the $10, which I haven't been able to do. But I feel good we did put something in challenges this month, even though it is a tight month. But as you can see, that is it. We are completely done stuffing this paycheck. I am looking forward to the next paycheck, which will actually have the bonus attached so that I can actually start filling up some of my envelopes again. It was a tight month, but we have made it, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very impressed. I was a little worried going into this month, but we did it. Anyway, I hope that I have been able to inspire you guys with your own budgeting journeys. And if you're not doing the system, I mean, it's worth a try. It's really helpful. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to be your inspiration each week as you go along in your own budgeting journey. I'll see you guys on Monday. We're going to be doing our prep for June. So I've got my June stickers in. So we're going to be putting the June stickers all up in my book and making it look pretty and ready for June. And then we do have our wrap up. So we have to do a little bit of cash condensing, a sinking funds update, and of course our last WTF Wednesday of the month. So you'll just have to see how everything drops. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and be here when I post. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Have a great holiday. And as always, until next time, bye.